Let me know when you can see me so I can see how you're doing myself. Bye. Just left a message for Ashley, hoping she can have some coffee with me.
Yeah, I just saw her at Abby's. She's hurt, mad as hell, but she's hanging tough.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. And, I asked about her stress level and wondered if maybe we should have a shrink on speed dial.
I hope you were a little more tactful than that.
Yeah, it was a little more tactful than that, but she knew what I was getting at. And according to her sister, she's far less fragile than she has been in, say, the past.
Well, let's take her at her word and keep an eye on her anyway.
Sounds like a plan.
Victoria?
Hey!
Hey, Victoria, how's that precious little baby of yours?
Oh, he's doing great. Thank you. He's at the sitter right now. You know, I try to avoid bringing him here.
Says Chelsea's living upstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's a member of the hospital board that I really must talk to. Would you excuse me?
Yeah. It's good seeing you.
Likewise. Okay. My left belly.
I will.
I'll call you later. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
So, how did the rest of your visit with your father go?
Yeah, he behaved himself.
That's progress.
Mom, do you realize that today is the first day that Dad's ever held a baby?
I wondered if that was the case. Well, I suppose it turned into quite an amazing moment with your father.
Yeah, well, he has them from time to time. But I doubt that that's ever going to be enough to fix the damage that he's done.
Pardon me. I hope I'm not intruding, but I was about to mail this and I saw you, so I thought I would save a stamp.
Oh, of course, thank you.
What is that?
It's the latest bill from Chelsea's stay.
Well,
Honestly, I thought that she'd be gone by now.
She should take Tucker back. What? How can you even suggest such a thing?
Whoa. Because I was that guy. I messed up like Tucker did, and where would I be if Victoria hadn't forgiven me?
Your situation was completely different. Chelsea slipped you a Mickey. You had no idea what you were doing.
All right. All I'm saying is we need to support Ashley, whatever she decides, even if it's a decision that we don't agree with. Okay? So how are you doing? How's the foot? You feel anything else?
Nope.
Sorry.
Well, it turns out Dr. Isaacs was right. All the toe twitching was in my head.
Jack. How you doing?
Hey.
I was driving by. I saw your car outside. And I know we're meeting up later, but Dr. Isaacs told me about what happened after our session. I wanted to talk to you about it.
You stopped by to talk about my phantom toe? Something tells me this could have waited. We both know it was nothing.
Your words, Jack. I didn't say that.
Any place in the world that Chelsea wanted to go, and Billy and I said that we would pay for her trip. I mean, we were going to help her get settled in.
that is a very generous offer.
I thought so. And I just figured, you know, she'd be moseying along by now. And I changed the locks.
That was wise.
It's just that, I don't know, Mom. I mean, after everything that happened with Lucy,
Well, you don't want to be running into the woman every time you turn around. That's perfectly reasonable.
I'm calling Billy. I'm gonna let him handle this.
Wow. Well, at least she's not cleaning out the minibar every day.
It's not about the money.
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
No, okay, I'm sorry too, all right? It's not your fault. I just want the woman gone.
Maybe she has nowhere else to go.
Well, call me cynical.
I understand. You're afraid that she's lingering because of the baby.
I'm not afraid.
Okay.
I just...
All right. Enough speculating. Let's go up and talk to Chelsea, see what's keeping her here. Okay?
Job will turn up.
Hi. Hi. I hope we're not disturbing you.
We were hoping that we could have a word if now's a good time.
Time? Yeah, it's 1:10.
We'll come back when we can speak in private.
No, it's okay. Anything you have to say to me, you can say in front of Adam.
Vicky and I are wondering what your plans were. You know, what do you want to do with the rest of your life?
It's funny, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, well, we're happy to pay for your schooling, set you up with a job, put you into a business, whatever you want.
Just as long as it's really, really far away from here, right? Listen, you're a really reasonable person. I'm sure you can understand why we feel that way.
Thank you for being so nice about it, but I'm gonna have to pass. There's really nowhere else that I want to go. Besides, your father already offered me more money than I could ever possibly imagine to leave town permanently, and I turned him down, so.
Oh, wait a minute. My father offered you money to leave. When was that?
The first time was when I was in the hospital. And then he did it again just a couple days ago. It's a lot of money, too. $10 million. But I turned him down.
You must really like it here.
I like that I realized that I can't be bribed by Victor Newman or anybody else for that matter.
Yeah. I mean, even after the novelty wears off, you end up feeling pretty good about yourself.
Just please, put yourself in our place. I mean, we have a new baby.
Right. This little boy that I gave birth to. I also remember that you made me a promise when I signed him off to you. You said that I could always be a part of his life.
Yeah, I know, we did. It's
just that you were hoping that I wouldn't hold you to it. Look, maybe when John is older, I'll want him to know who I am, but for now, no worries. You're good parents. You're giving him a great life, and I don't want to meddle with that, okay? And as far as our arrangement goes, our business is done. I'm not your responsibility anymore. I can pay my own bills from here on out, so. So go, raise your kid, have a great life. I'll see you around.
God, I really wish that we hadn't been forced to promise Chelsea that she could have contact with our son.
You know why I did it.
Yes, I know you did it. She wouldn't have signed the paperwork otherwise. I know. Look, I'm not blaming you, Billy. If that's what you think.
Okay, whoa. That's not. Whoa. Deep breath. Let's not get this all blown out of proportion.
You're right. I guess it was just wishful thinking that Chelsea would want to move on with her life, but she's here to stay, and there's absolutely nothing that we can do about it.
Well, if your father couldn't pry her out with his offer, what can I possibly do?
I know. I mean, can you believe that offer?
Yeah, I can believe it's Victor. He throws money at all his problems.
Yes, so, I mean, maybe he was trying to right a wrong, but 10 million tax-free dollars, that's a breathtaking amount of money, Billy.
It's a lot of money, especially with somebody like Chelsea, who struggled her entire life.
Yes, and yet she turned it down, supposedly on principle.
Think she's holding out for more?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, do you think she could have been influenced by Adam? He's sort of turned over a new leaf lately.
Yeah, but you don't trust him.
It just makes me very, very nervous that he and Chelsea have gotten so close.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Who is your mama? Huh? Is it me? Is it me? Look at that smile. You've got a good smile. You do. I think he understands every single word that I am saying to him. Can him.
You're not really worried about that, are you?
What?
Well, little Johnny being confused if Chelsea's still around.
I'm his mother. There's not gonna be any confusion.
You're right. And I'm saying if Chelsea changes her mind, she's going to run into a brick wall so high and so wide that she'll never get past it, and that's a promise. And as for you, little buddy, as for you, you're not going anywhere. Nope. Well, maybe to college, but we can talk about that in like a couple of years. 2 or 3. Oh, yeah! Tell me about it.